Emma from the KittiesMama YouTube channel, and welcome to DreamWorks TV. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own costumes of Poppy and Branch from the movie Trolls. So let's begin making our costumes. For Poppy's costume, you will need 1.5 yards of blue felt, 1 sheet of green felt, a small piece of white cord or yarn, pink fluffy leggings or faux fur, wire cutters, clear elastic bands, some cardstock paper, tape, glue gun and sticks, scissors, white spray paint, and aqua spray paint. So the first thing we're going to do is Poppy's hair. To start the hair, you're going to need your wire cutters, and your tape. With your wire, you are going to find an end and raise it up. And it's fine if you keep it in the spiral because we're going to want that later on. And if you need your parents' help, I suggest you get it. So this is the length of your wire, which means about 4 feet of wire. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to want to take a little rectangle of tape and stick it at the end of the wire. So now that I have that, I'm going to take it and I'm going to measure it around my head. So once you have the circumference of your head measured, you're going to want to take your tape and tape it around where that other piece of wire was. Now that you have your wire, you are going to plug in your hot glue gun, and once that's heated up, you glue your faux fur onto the circumference of your wire. Once you've wrapped your hair all the way around, you are going to have some excess fabric, and you're going to want to wrap that around at an angle and then cut it. And now we're going to glue our seam closed. You'll end up with something that looks like this. You want to keep your wire spiraled inside, but pull it up just a little bit. Now that I've readjusted the wire, I'm going to take my elastics and make a ponytail up at the top. And this is what your wig should look like. You can style the hair this way it looks more trolly by petting it upwards because the trolls have their hair going up. So now we're going to be moving on to the headband, and we're going to need that green felt and a little piece of the blue felt. We're going to cut a thin line of green. I have my headband cut out, and now I'm going to use my blue felt to cut out little flowers. Templates to create the flowers and other items in this tutorial will be linked down in the description. Now that I have 3 flowers, I'm going to cut the leaves. This is the shape that you're going to want for your leaves. Now that I have 3 leaves and 3 flowers, I'm going to glue them down on my headband. So this is what your finished headband should look like. And now that we have it done, we're going to glue it to our wig. So now our Poppy wig is complete. Now we're going to make Poppy's dress. So the first thing you're going to need for the dress is your blue felt. Cut a semicircle from your shoulders to the length you want the dress to be. Add a flap for the left shoulder and cut the armholes. Trim and pin where needed. My mom is currently altering the dress to make sure it fits me correctly, and if your dress doesn't fit you the way you want it to, you can always have somebody help you make sure it fits you. So the next thing we need to do is paint the bottom of the dress. And we're going to need a stencil for that, and it looks like this. And you need to cut the stencil like so, and we did them separately because it's easier that way, but if you want to make them both on the same paper, that's fine. So before we use the stencil, we're going to take the aqua green spray paint and spray paint the bottom of the dress. Next, use your stencil to make a scallop at the bottom and then do the flower petals above it. First, we are going to pin this down, and then we're going to put the yarn over that. So, this is the completed Poppy look. We have the dress and the wig. And now it's time to do Branch's costume. To make Branch's costume, you will need 1 yard of bright green felt, 1 yard of dark green felt, 1/2 yard of brown felt, black or blue fluffy leggings or faux fur, an elastic band long enough to fit around your waist, glue gun and sticks, wire, scissors, and wire cutters. For Branch's wig, you'll be doing the same thing you did for Poppy, but with black fur, and you won't be using elastic to close it. And there's wire on the inside, just like Poppy's. All you have to do is close it at the top with some glue. Now let's make Branch's outfit. To make Branch's vest, you will need the dark green felt and the light green felt. On your dark green felt, you're going to cut it in half and use the two halves for vest patterns. You can find vest patterns anywhere online. You can just Google it and they'll be there. So let's go ahead and cut it out. So now that we have our vest pieces cut out, we are going to glue them together, or if you prefer, you could sew them, but gluing is easy with felt, so that's what we're doing. Glue your side seams together, and then your shoulder seams. So now that we have our vest face done, all we have to do is cut out a whole bunch of leaves and then overlap them on the vest. You're just going to continue doing this until you fill up the whole vest. So here is the finished vest. And now we have to move on to Branch's shorts. And we are going to need some of the brown felt for this. And we traced some of Jonah's shorts for this, and we also got some patterns from online. We drew them out on our felt just like how we did with the vest, and now we're going to cut them out. Now that we have our shorts pieces cut out, we are going to glue them together. Glue your left and right sides together. Then the side seams, and then glue the crotch seam. Now we are going to make a little spot for the drawstring, and I have already cut the hole and put the string in, but what we need to do is we need to take this and fold it over and glue it. And be careful not to glue your string down. Now that my shorts are done, I'm going to fray the bottoms. So now you've cut out some patches with your dark green and light green felt, and we're just going to glue them onto the shorts. And use some of your extra leftover felt to make little stitches. Our shorts are finished, and the vest is finished, which means that the whole costume is finished, and now all that's left is for Jonah to try it on. So we hope you enjoyed this costume DIY. Make sure to go check out our channel where we do other costume DIYs and makeup tutorials. Click over here to subscribe to DreamWorks TV, and click over here to watch more of our Trolls costumes.